Saint John at Cherry Burton. At oddri tidi was the bishop y helfod sumnis churchen to helgiani. Se was hatten adi. Mit though he that abednan thenunga y fulet hefta, that bad se y sithiani, that he jorde into anam his y ferine, se was mit the grimmest en untrumnisseje, heftigad, and thrudged, so that he was loma, and ere his leoma thenunga, benumen and beshired, and monum Yeswen was that he at forthfarde ware. Was him eke through ye gearwad and ye wacht in dari, he forthfarde ye burged beyond shoulder. To ariacte eke swelch, see ye sith his benem, that he to them untrum and men in yode, and him for ye bade, and side that him lof ware, and his leaf need behelflich, and quath that he ye lefte, if he is honda he in yon city, and he blatzian walde that him sauna ware. That yodis the bishop dhude into him, and he any neck forthfarde sea, and that men yale onrote that they him at waran, and that through him biggest sette, in där he to beburgene yeseted beyond shoulder, där sang he orationis over henne, and henne ye blatsede, and ye signede, and that ut he gan walde, that quath he, that ye wunnelich werde there frefrenda, trumadek rather and well. That was after this that he at beyond Saturn and at Swasendum, that sended se untrumme man to his hlaford bad, that he him on sendi weenes on drinken, quath that he any thirsty, that was his with a ye freonde that he drinken mechte, sende him glass fullni weenes, and that's the bishop ye blasted. So na swa he him ye drunken hafte, swa arasi in steppe, and dare elden untrum nesse ye trumland was, and hene ye gurede mit his ragle, and utdoni jode, and he jode into them bishop, and hene grete, and da umsettend, and quath that hene lutste mit him eten and drinken, hetten hene sitten, mit him to Swasendum, and swith the ye freon waron be his Yesunto and Hallow, sat he and Swasendoth there, and dronk, and blissende mit him. And many year after this lived, and in their ilken Hallow a wunade the he onfeng. This wonder, see moon geda abud side, that hit ne war him on warden, thus ye warden, that him side, that they there on word war.